task for today is we are going to find whether the given number is prime number or not. Okay, so there is a condition. So if you want to find whether the given number is prime or not, you have to check from this check the number starting from 2, okay, till the number. Okay, so what I have done is I have just started a for loop. So this loop starts from 2 and it ends till the end. So for each thing, okay, so for each I, okay, for each I just find the remainder is equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, what I'll do is I just increase the count, okay, and I check the count if the count is greater than 1, because if it is prime number, then the only factor, I mean, it will not increase, because the factor, the prime number will be divisible by only their number. Okay, if it is 13, it is only divisible by 13. Okay, so if it is divisible by other number, the count would have increased. Okay, if it is a prime number, the count will be remain only 1. Okay, so by keeping that in mind, I have framed this program. So if it is greater than 1, you have to print not a prime. If it is else condition, then you have to print that is a prime number. Okay, okay, I have just run few examples also, like 9 is not a prime number, and 19 is not a prime, sorry, 19 is a prime number, 91 is not a prime number, 92 is not a prime number. Now check, 97 is not prime number, sorry, prime number. 101 is a not a prime number. Okay, prime number, sorry. So I have just taken a Google, I mean, go open this thing. Okay, so 2 3 5 7. Okay, let us check 2 3 5 and 7. Okay, so which is prime number? 2 3. Okay, there will be error. Okay, 2 3 5 7. Got it? Yes. So just that's, I mean, this is what I want to taste. I want to tell, and you can add something inside this program, like if it is a 1 or 2, then you can give it as a neither prime nor composite, or you can give not, instead of giving not prime number, you can give it as a composite number. That you can change. Okay, just do your own modification and come up with your own program. Okay, and that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is 100-day challenge on MATLAB Loop. So we are almost ending, we're going to end this session because we are in the 80s number. So, you know, from this point of video, I'm just going to reuse the codes which I have posted already. Like, for example, today I have just posted a video called Prime or Not. Okay, if you want, you can check out the video number, so the number of days, 49-day challenge. Okay, if you go check that particular video, I have I have shown you how to find the particular number is prime or not. Okay, so I have just taken that particular function here. Okay, and in this particular function, what I have given is given the lower limit and also the upper limit. Okay, between this limit, we are going to find whether the number is prime or not. Okay, if I give from 1 till 7, then it will find whether what is 1 2 3 4 like that. Okay, so I have run everything using for loop. You can also do it using while loop. Okay, once it comes in, it just print that particular number is, and it goes to the next line and print whether the number is prime or not, and then it goes to the new line. This is how the loop will keep on going until it reaches the upper limit. Okay, so now let us go check how it runs. Okay, so now 6 to 9. So 6 is a prime number, 7 is a prime, sorry, 6 is not a prime number, 7 is a prime number, 8 is not a prime number, 9 is not a prime number. Let us go till from 1 comma 100. So if you go check 97, so the few of the familiar numbers which are not prime numbers all display. See here, 79, 89, 97. Okay, like if you go see here, 43, 41. Okay, you can check. Okay, if you have any doubt in this particular topic, you can just get back to me through comment section, and I'll be clearing your doubts. Okay, so I'll meet you in the next session with more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Welcome back to the channel. This is 100-day challenge on MATLAB Loop. So the task for today is we are just going to find whether given vector is a palindrome or not. Okay. In other programs you would have heard whether the given string or given number is palindrome or not. Okay. But I want to explain the beauty of MATLAB through this program. Okay. So as I said, MATLAB works on a matrix and vectors most. Okay. The basic common data structure is a matrix. Okay, so if you give anything in the form of arrays, like arrays one dimensional or two dimensional, this will be more easier to handle. You don't need to write a bigger program. You just need to write a single line code to access the array elements and store those array elements in the another variable. Okay, so that is what I'm going to tell you today. Okay, so this is the program. So in this program, reverse is the output variable and reversing given input is the function name and x is the vector. Okay, see here I'm just passing the vector. Okay, so vector is nothing but let me just show you what is meant by vector. Okay, if a is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6, then a is a row vector, which means it has the elements in the row, which is one dimensional. Okay, and if I give instead of comma colon semicolon, okay, semicolon, okay, oh my god, if it is a semicolon here, okay, here semicolon, yes, so this is a column vector. Okay, it has only elements in the column. Okay, and you can give any characters like in the single quote C, F, G, something like this. This is also a row vector, row vector. Okay, so this is what vector. If you pass any kind of vector in this way, it just what it does is find when it enters the loop, it just find the length of the vector. Okay, once it find the length of the vector, it goes into the loop where what I have done is I am just accessing the array elements. Okay, this is a very beauty in this MATLAB. Okay, see here, if for I is equal to n is to minus 1 is to 1 means, so if suppose length of the x may be 10. Okay, it just starts from 10. Okay, 10 minus and 10 in it will go till 1. Okay, so this is the index of the array, right? So it goes till 1. Okay, so once you come here, it takes the array elements from x and store it or put it into the reversed variable. Okay, so it just put all the elements from the x to the reversed variable. Okay, so see here, reversed of n plus 1. Suppose here the length may be 10. Okay, so what we assumed before, so n plus 1 is now 11. Okay, so 11 minus I is, so again it becomes 10. Okay, so this why I'm just putting n plus 1 minus I is to avoid the index exceeding our error. Okay, suppose you consider here, if I reaches or suppose if I reaches 10. Okay, so if I reaches, I is the first, I mean I's first value is 10, right? So n plus 1 is something 11. So 11 minus 10, so 1. Okay, so to avoid that index exceeds error, I'm just using this expression. Okay, so equal to x of I, that is the first value which is going to store it in the last, I mean x of I is 10. So the first value, sorry, 10th value in the x is going to first value in the reversed. Okay, similarly all the arrays are arranged accordingly. Okay, and here in this loop I'm going to check. Okay, I'm going to check whether the given x and the reverse is equal. If it is equal, I'm just going to print palindrome. If it is not equal, I'm just not going to print anything. If you can also give else and give this is not a palindrome, that is up to you. I'm not going to print if that is not a palindrome. Okay, so now I have already run few programs for you. Let me just show you. Okay, so in this C here, x is equal to madam. So we know that madam is a famous for palindrome word, yes, right? So x is equal to madam. Okay, once I pass it to the function, okay, see here, this is the function. When I pass it to the function and it get reversed and checked, and again it returns a madam. So since it is a equal, okay, reversed also equal, this what the statement is printed, the given word is palindrome. Excuse me. And x is equal to radar. Okay, so this is also a palindrome. See here, reverse is also a palindrome. And number. Okay, here I have given a row vector where 0 2 0 2 2 0 2 0. So once I reverse it, it is also a palindrome and it got printed in as the given vector is a palindrome. Okay, and now see here, I have just replaced the last value 0 to be 5 and passed to the function. So this is obviously not a palindrome, right? Because this both x and reverse are not equal, so nothing got printed. Okay, okay, and I guess you understand this concept. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I'm ready to answer your queries. I'll meet you in the next session with more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Welcome back to 100-day challenge on MATLAB Blue. So as I promised you yesterday, I have come up with a really interesting topic for today. So today in this session, we are going to learn whether the given number is Armstrong number or not. Okay. So do you wonder what is meant by Armstrong number or not? So before getting into this coding part, let me take you to the whiteboard where I will explain what is meant by Armstrong number. Okay. So if I give a number, if suppose you have a number, then you have to count the number of digits. Okay, so once you count the number of digits, okay, let me just cancel it. Okay, now, okay, so suppose if 371 is my number, got it? So the number of digits in this 371 is n is equal to, let us give the number of digit be 3. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to raise each power of 3 each digit. Okay, which means 3 power 3 plus 7 power 3, something is going wrong, 7 power 3 plus 1 power 3. Okay, and you have to just get the value of all these things and sum it up together and check the value. Okay, so now 3 cube, what is the 3 cube? It is 27. Okay, and 7 cube, if you really need calculator, please just go grab the calculator and do it, or else you can do it by hand. Okay, so 7 cube is nothing by 343. Okay, 7 7 is 49, 49 into 3. Okay, and 1 cube is 1. If you add everything, it is again 371. The number is after this power and addition, if the number is same as the given number, then if it is equal, then it is said to be Armstrong number. Okay. If it is not equal, it is said to be, and if it is not equal, it is a not Armstrong number. That's it. Okay. So if it is equal, it is Armstrong number. If it is not equal, it is not an Armstrong number. Okay. What you have to do is count the digit. Okay, and rise to the power. Okay, so that is here. Okay, if it is a 3 digit, then it should rise to the power of 3, like 3 the cube, 7 cube, 1 cube. If the digit is 4, then it has to be rise to the power of 4. Okay, so the important thing is you have to count the number of digits. Okay, once it is done, then solve it, like find the answer for each thing and sum it up and check whether both these things are equal. Okay, if it is, then if you find this, then it is an Armstrong number if it is equal. Okay, so let me cross it, and I have given you a few examples. Okay, Armstrong number of naught is a function, and I have given the two numbers which is really Armstrong. Okay, 9474 and 371. So these two numbers are particularly I have chosen to show you this is the Armstrong number. Okay, and 378 is not an Armstrong number. Okay, so now just let me show you the code. Okay, so if you see the code, this is the function, and the function name is Armstrong number or not. Okay, underscore number or not, the x. Okay, so inside the x I pass on my value, whether it could be 3 digit, 4 digit, 5 digit, any digit I can pass. Okay, so once I pass in, so I hope you remember we have done a program on finding the number of digits in a given number. Okay, I have called the function here. So this is the line which calls up the function which we have created in another 100-day challenge to find the number of digits in the given number. Okay, so see here, I'll show you the code also. If you don't remember, this is the code. I have just put up a special video for this in the 100-day challenge. Please go check it. Okay, and see here, this is the number of digit, this is the code. So from that particular, it goes to that function and just gives the number of digit in the given number. Okay, and here what I do is I take the copy of the x. Okay, since I'm just using the x here, it's just going to decrement and everything. It just going to undergo some mathematical process. I want to have a copy for checking. Okay, so for that purpose I'm just going to take a x copy, okay, and assign sum is equal to 0. Okay, so I'm using while loop. So once a while loop, the condition should be, if it is a 371, consider suppose x is equal to 371. Okay, if it is 371, I just check whether it is greater than 0. Okay, so if it is a greater than 0, then it comes in. Okay, and what happens first is it takes the modulus of that particular number 371 comma 10. So which means it just, if you do this process, it just takes the last digits of the number, which is 1. Okay, and I take the 1 and rise to the power of 3, which is the count value. Okay, if it is 371, if it is 1 2 3 4 5, it is 5. Okay, that you can check accordingly. I just power it and I just find the power of that particular number, sum it. Usually the sum initial value will be 0, so 0 plus 1. So now sum becomes 1. Okay, and then what I am doing is I am just removing the 1 from 37. Okay, so 371, so 1 we have done the process, so I am just removing the 1, and for that particular purpose only I am just using this line. So this loops keep on continuing until I just move to the left side first value. Okay, it starts from the right side too and it moves to the left side. Once the process is done, it comes to this if loop and check whether the given sum is equal to the x. Okay, if it is equal, then it prints the number given as Armstrong number. If it is not, it just print the number is non-Armstrong number. Okay, I hope you understand the concept. Okay, I have roughly explained you the concept. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, so before commenting me in the section, it is almost 80th video. Okay, today is 80th video. So we have just we have just used the if else loop, for loop, while loop, like anything. Just you try it from your end. Okay, so you just practice with the all loops and try it from your end. Even then, if you have doubt, do comment in the comment section. Okay, I'm ready to answer your queries anyways. Okay, now let me show you how to run this program. So this is the function name and pass on the number, which is 890. I'm just passing on. Okay, this is not an Armstrong number, and I'm going to pass on 0. Okay, so 0 and 1 are obviously Armstrong number because 0. So 0 to the power of 1 is 0 again, and if you just give 1 to the power of 1 is 1. So it is again the Armstrong number. If you give 2, this is not an Armstrong number because 2 to the power of, okay, sorry, 2 is also, anything to the power of 1 will be the Armstrong number. Okay, if it goes for 11, then comes the problem. It is not an Armstrong. Okay, so this is the that's all for the topic. Okay, I hope you understand this topic clearly. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I'll meet you in the tomorrow session with a more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is 100-day challenge on MATLAB loop. So the task for today is we are going to find list of numbers, list of Armstrong number in the given range. Okay, so in this program, what I'm trying to convey to you is this kind of list. Okay, finding whether it is finding a cube of a given range, square in the given range, or to find whether prime number in a given range. All this follow a same programming procedure. The only thing you have to change is how to find that particular number. Like you would have already coded like this. For example, to find whether the number is Armstrong number or not. So we have already done this, right? So what you have to do is you have to map it to that particular function where you are finding the list of, so for example, list of Armstrong number in the given range. So see here, function, and this is the function name, that is list of Armstrong number, and L is the lower limit and U is the upper limit. Okay, once you give this inside the function, it starts in the for loop. So for loop starts from L. This is L. Okay, don't confuse it as a 1. It looks similar to 1. Okay, but it is L, and it gets incremented by 1 till it reaches U. Okay, that is upper limit. And when it comes to the into the loop, what it just is just print that particular I is, okay. It just print that particular I is, and it goes to the function, this Armstrong number or not function, that is, it comes here and gives the number and does all the process here which we have explained there, okay. So once it does this, oh sorry, so that is a mistake, okay. And once it does this, okay, so once it does all the process, it just determine whether it is a Armstrong number or, and it also get printed there itself, okay, and comes here to this and goes to the new line, okay, and again goes here. If there is number to get incremented, it get incremented and comes to the loop and keep on going, okay. So this process only I have explained you for the list of prime number or not for yesterday's challenge. So this is the point where I stop this kind of program, because this is little bit same, okay. To give you a detailed explanation, I have come up with this program for this today's challenge, okay. So if you want to find square of a given number or cube of a given number, you can just change here only, okay, like square of a given number, okay. In that particular function, you go and give the details how to change the square, okay, get the number, get square, make it square and print it, okay. That you can do it in that particular function, okay. And also I have put up a video how to find the square root of a number without using any inbuilt command, okay. You go check out that video also in this 100-day challenge, okay. Okay, let me run this program for you. And this is the last video for this kind of program, like in the given range, okay, because it's very generic and we don't want to make it again and again, okay. So this will be the last thing for this particular topic, okay. So okay, list of Armstrong number between 8 and 50. You know what, all the single digit numbers are Armstrong number, okay. So I have explained you what is Armstrong number previously in this 100-day challenge. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section, okay. And I mean, if you go back the videos, you can check the one by one videos to find your essential, to clear your essential your doubts, okay. Like this particular Armstrong number, I guess it is in the video number 79 or 80. You just go check out this challenge, day number 79 or 80, it will be there, okay. So if you see here, all the single digits are Armstrong number, that is 8 and 9 is a single digit and it is displayed as an Armstrong number. And all the, not all, but if you say from 10 to 100, all the 2 digits are not an Armstrong number, okay. I have explained you how to find the Armstrong number. Please go check that video and come back to this video. So in this particular list, we have 2 Armstrong number and the rest are not Armstrong number, okay. And you can check your own, okay. And that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video with more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.